Hey fellow investors and fellow stock guardians, it's Friday, April 16th, 2021. I'm Hoda, co-founder and CEO of StockCard, reporting to you from a barely in the green stock market. I reviewed the stock market indices movements, discussed why an electric delivery truck stock jumped more than 12%, and evaluated whether I should add more or sell a stock that I own, which lost more than 13% today. All three indices finished Friday in the green, but only barely. Despite the momentum fizzling toward the end of the day, the market indices hit new record highs. Yesterday, we spoke about a few good economic indicators, including an almost 10% jump in retail sales in March. It seems the stimulus checks and the overall reopening have helped the market reach new record highs. Shares of Workhorse Group were up more than 12%. This is a $1.5 billion company that makes electric delivery trucks. The stock has had a rough 2021. Investors were expecting Workhorse to win all or a part of a $6 billion contract to supply USPS with EV trucks. That deal never materialized and the stock fell off the cliff as a result. Today, however, B. Riley analyst Christopher Sauer published a note in defense of the company outlining a path to success without the USPS contract. The report argues that the company's vehicles are quite better than its competitors and other companies would certainly be interested in them even if USPS didn't consider Workhorse as a part of its contract. Going back to the company's stock card, Workhorse has solid operations that are profitable and has enough cash to fund its operations. Although it does not generate free cash flow yet, it's quite ahead of some of the other EV stocks that don't have any revenue yet. Going to the valuation ratios, using the price to book value, the stock is undervalued. Also, as we discussed, analysts expect a higher price. Overall, it seems the stock is potentially good investment in the future of EVs, with the caveat that it is undoubtedly going to be a volatile ride, no pun intended, until the company wins bigger and more stable contracts. Taking a look at the stocks that I'm invested in, I noticed Splunk was down more than 9%. It seems the company's chief technology officer, CTO, left to become a venture capitalist. When a technology company loses its CTO, we have to pay attention. I added this stock to my portfolio a few months ago as an undervalued stock that was beaten down, and now I have a chance to decide whether to invest in it using the lower price or whether I just take my losses and close this position. I do want to investigate the CTO's departure and understand the reason. It seems financial analysts are not too excited about the company's future and consider this departure as an additional risk. Splunk has been going through a pricing model transition, and the last time we reviewed this stock together, we discussed how the management believes the transition would take longer than expected, but is on track. I own a few shares, as I told you, and I plan to do two things. Listen to the next quarterly call to understand what the company plans to do and how the transition is panning out. 2, wait for the sentiment to settle. Typically, the market reacts to negative news with gusto, and that's why you'd see a significant price drop today. Splunk's revenue growth is expected to be around 13% in the current fiscal quarter. I'd want to know how the company is working toward making that growth a reality before making any rush decisions. It could be an opportunity to add more to an existing position or perhaps a chance to sell and get out of a losing position. I'll keep you posted. Next week, I plan to introduce you and research one new hidden gem stocks every day. Make sure to tune in. Also, if you have any well-managed, rapidly growing company that is rarely discussed in financial media, better known as hidden gem, let me know in the comments. As usual, I'd like to invite you to give a stock card a try, research as many stocks as you want, and receive a stock pick ideas from successful investors. To do so, you'd got to sign up for a 14-day free trial with promo code ROLLWITHOURCEO. all lowercase and in one word. And please like and subscribe and share these daily market recap reports with your fellow investors. I'll see you next week.